Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marnise Nicole. I'm an acrylic painter, and sometimes I do digital art via my Procreate app. And so today is a long-awaited everything I painted in 2021. At least this is everything I think that I painted, and so I have quite the story time for you. Let's jump right in. So, I haven't been doing any type of digital art recently. I somehow, mind blown, somehow deleted most of my digital art files from my Procreate app. Like most of them, they are gone. And so I had been intending to make an art book filled with my digital paintings and doing a little collection with them. I had been in the process of multiple paintings that I hadn't even shared yet. And it's all gone. I don't know what happened, but somehow on my iPad, a lot of my apps got deleted, and I still don't even know what triggered the mass delete of apps. But Procreate was one of them. And I didn't back up my files, you guys. I did not back up my files. And so it's crazy to me that a lot of pieces are absolutely gone. Only ones that I have shared out online I was able to get, or shared with my sister, that kind of thing. And it's really unfortunate because there are so many pieces that I know and that I remember, and I just don't have them. I don't have the file. Some of them are on Instagram, thankfully, and so maybe I can grab the screenshot of it, but it hurt my heart so much so that I literally have not painted anything digitally since December. Once I found out that they were gone and I could not find them, it just kind of ruined the momentum I had with this painting style and with this medium. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to get that back. I don't know if I'm ever going to fall into Procreate again or digital art again. And if there's one thing you learn from me, it is to definitely just save your work. Save it multiple times in multiple places. Email it to yourself. Just don't end up like me, because it really hurts. I spend so much time, hours and hours on pieces, for them to be gone. And it was before I created the art book that was meant to capture the memory of them, in case something ever happened to them, in case I ever wanted to look back on my art style and my art progression. Luckily, I have these digital art diaries, so I have that to look back on. But like I said, there's so many pieces that I just never shared with you guys. I didn't think they were the best, or they were just more personal, and I just wanted to keep them to myself. Sometimes art is for the artist, and it's not necessarily meant to be shared. There were so many sketches of ideas because I loved getting up in the middle of the night and just sketching out whatever I just dreamed, so that the raw feelings and energy was still in the sketch. And later I would take that and I would make paintings with it. So, there's a million different ways on why this is just a shit show. But, we have to move on. I'm not making digital art right now, but I still at least can update you on the things that I do still have photos of or records of, and we'll take it from there. And so as far as my digital art journey, I was finally getting to a place where I was happy with the art style that I had. I was working in a lot of more graphic styles at the end, and working with darker tones and stuff. I still have some photos like that. So this is an example of a painting. It's all dressed up and nowhere to go. This was kind of really a commentary on COVID, partying, but you can't go out and party, and so you just kind of stay home and do what you can. But I was really into these darker tones. There's another painting. I'm sure I showed this in another digital art diaries, but here it is in case you didn't see it. Again, playing with a figure. I love making characters and making them feel like they're in a specific moment, they're cut out of a moment in time. I like to give that feeling across. And so this one, it was definitely a little bit more rough. I played with the blurring of the perspective, and it's not as pretty put together as I normally make my work, with all the little details and stuff that I was doing. It's not as fresh and light, but I really like the style of it, and I like how the blurring effect to the background layers really drew your eye in. So we have that piece. A piece that I know that I love, and I hope it's still on Instagram. I hope I can find it. But my first piece of 2021 was that kind of graphic style. If I can find it, I'll put it here. But it was of the girl leaning against the piano. And if that is deleted, I'm just going to have a heart attack. I still have hope that it's somewhere, because I know I shared it a lot, because I was so excited that this piece was one very graphic. Like, I played with color and like the style of the digital art. It's the first time I kind of played with this style, and I just love the scene. I love the girl. She was in like lingerie celebrating the new year. She was laying back on the piano, like fun time. And I played with like lighting. Oh, I love the highlights that you can get with digital art. It's one of my favorite things about it. So anyway, I don't have that piece in front of me, but this is another piece in that style. And this one was really kind of just like kind of taking it forward. Maybe this is like the third piece in that style that I did. Girl, purple dress, you know, in this archway, so that you still have those shadows, but you still have those fun blocks of color. There was another one that I did with the girl in water. I know that's in the Digital Art Diaries, so I can find it. I'll clip it out and share it with you guys. But can you see how frustrating this is? I know there are pieces, but I don't actually physically have the files for them. And so, whatever. We'll move on to some pieces that I did last year that I do have the files for. Like my Mermaid series. I still have those. They were saved on my computer because I was thinking about doing a Mermaid coloring book. I made a coloring book for my grandmother in December for Christmas, and I really loved it, but I wanted to try doing maybe a theme one. So this Mermaid coming up, I planned on doing like a bunch of mermaid paintings and then doing one big coloring book based off the paintings that I make. And so I still might do that, because luckily I still have these files. But first of all, we have this lovely mermaid with dreads in the ocean. Love this. I've never painted this kind of hair texture, and I love painting black women, so like you would think I've painted different hair textures, but I had it. So this was fun. I did also this piece right here with the mermaid, and it's called Duck Duck Mermaid, like Duck Duck Goose. I love the title for it. That was really fun. And I really like that if you see up close with it, there's a lot of texture. I play with different brushes. That's another thing. All of my brushes that I purchased are gone. They're gone. I don't even know. Like, you pick up so many like free brushes and brush sets over the years, and so like I don't even know all the ones that I'm missing, but frustration. Like a lot of that. But here are two more mermaid pieces. Let's get back on topic. We have this piece right here, Waterfall, and so it's just a girl lounging. It's not my favorite of the bunch, but I like where it was going, and I feel like if I made it to a larger scale, showing the full waterfall, showing more of like the lands around it, making it maybe like a grove, that could be fun for it if I ever got back to it. And of course, I'm always making murdery type of art, so my Murdery Siren. I really like the lights here. It's weird not showing you something because I'm going to insert it later, but like this piece, which is also this piece, with the skeletons. I like the scene, and it's what I mean with the other one that I just showed you. Maybe if I made the scene bigger and kind of added the grove around it and brought some of those like nature elements into it, it would be like more better to me. But yeah, so we have this piece. We have the couple from Mermaid Day 6, and had them both like looking off. I don't paint a lot of guys, so I'm very happy that one, I still have this. It's my only mermail. But two, it reminds me that I don't paint a lot of guys, and so I definitely should soon. So there's that. And what else? This is another one from that style earlier that I talked about with Spotlight. So it's a fun style. It's very more like graphic, bold line work. It's fun. The different like blobs of color give a like different feel to the artwork, but it wasn't my favorite, so I'm like not too like thrown that I don't have those pieces. And then yeah, really, let me just do a montage over here on the side of what I have left. Even some of my original paintings that I did with the digital art that I did the first year that I painted, those are gone. Like those files are gone. It's just like but this may be like just into a long like medium exploration. It just might be the end of it, because right now I just don't want to go back. I just don't even want to deal with it with my iPad. I literally have used this iPad for nothing else since then, because it betrayed my trust. I thought my files were safe, they were not, and I'm just living like this. It's literally April and I'm over it. Like, I don't even care to even try. When I see digital art videos, I scroll past them because I'm just frustrated. So that is my gripe to bear right now, until I either find the files magically or like get over this hump. But you know, sometimes things happen that messes up your art. You know, nothing like this has happened to me before, so I really don't even know where I'm pulling that away from. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to focus, but anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Marnise Nicole, and this was one of the last digital art diaries that I will be doing for a while. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Also, save your work. Save your work. Save it. Okay, bye.